Hey, what is going on, guys? It's me, Jedi, and today we're going to look at the top 10 ways that you can relieve stress anywhere. So, let's get into it. Alright, so let's start off with number one. Number one, something that a lot of us already do, and we should probably continue to do it. And if you don't do this already, then maybe you should consider it. So, just listening to music. Everybody likes music. If you say you don't like music, then probably haven't found the right genre yet. But music's super important. Whether it be like old music, new music, hip hop, like sad, oldies, anything. Music is super important because music really helps you relieve your stress. And when you listen to music, you kind of get into that like mood, and like you're in that like you're in that mode, like you're in that music chill, relaxed mode. So music is definitely really important. So if you guys are stressing and you want like a quick relief, listen to like a good song that reminds you of your childhood, or something that you really love. Listen to that song, just relax and just um, you know, just get into the music. Like music's really fun, so just get into it. Number two is to talk it out with a friend. So we all have friends. If you don't have a friend, you can go online and find some. But talking it out with a friend really helps because when you first are stressed, you're usually stressed about something. So when you're stressed about something, you're thinking about it over and over with yourself. And when you're thinking about it with yourself, usually we blame ourselves a lot. And it's scientifically proven that people tend to blame themselves 80% more than other people blame them. So basically, your number one enemy is you. So if you're stressed and you're blaming yourself for everything, like, oh, this is why I did that, I did this, I did that, and I'm a bad person and stuff like that, well, why are you blaming yourself? Because if you're going to blame yourself, then you're going to be even more stressed. So the best way that you cope with that is to find a really good, trustworthy person that you can talk to, like a friend or like a parent, relative, spouse, anything, who you know are going to like console you and they're going to help you, and you talk to them. And then they're definitely like for example, like if you go up to a really good person, they're definitely gonna say something like, okay, it's not your fault, calm down, relax, and that's gonna give you like some consolement. Because if you go to somebody who's like negative, they're gonna give you even more stress. So going to someone positive is really helpful because you know that they're gonna help you. So and when you talk it out with somebody else, when they tell you that, you get that second assurance. So now you know for sure it's not your fault, and then you can like really talk it out, and then you just get it all out, and then now your heart is empty. All right, number three is if you don't have anybody to talk it out with yourself. Go to the mirror and just look at the mirror and just say it's not your fault. So you know how usually when you're stressed, you think of all the situations or all the possibilities of it being your fault. Like, oh my god, I did this, it's my fault. I did that, it's my fault. Try to think about it the other way. Reverse psychology. So when you're thinking about something like, for example, let's just say that I'm stressed about homework, and I say that no, I have a lot of homework and I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm not that smart. I'm not a good student. I'm not fast enough. Start thinking about the other way. Like, okay, it's just homework. It's just English. I'm really good at English. I'm really good at this. I know how to do it. I know how to time manage. I'm very organized. Saying these things to yourself really helps you build your own motivation, and this kind of just like boosts your self confidence, and you also like trust in yourself and you believe in yourself. And if you're saying these things about yourself, you probably are doing that already. So this would go both ways. Saying these things could mean that you're already doing them, so you just go do them even more and believe that you can do them. Or number two, if you're saying these things and you know that you don't do them, maybe you should start implementing the things that you're saying, because if you're able to say it, then take actions to do it. All right, next up is to eat right. Diet is super important. So let me give you guys an example. Let's just say I wake up in the morning, I eat nothing. I eat nothing for lunch. I eat nothing for dinner, and I'm starving the entire day. Think I'm gonna be in a good mood? Most probably not, because I didn't have anything to eat. Now I'm stressed. Now I want to eat something, and chances are, if you're starving yourself like that, you're probably gonna make the wrong choice and eat something that you don't like, or eat something that's really bad for your health. So the best way you can do that is to eat right. A balanced meal, a lot of white meat and protein, carbs, vitamins. I don't need to tell you guys about healthy meals. We all know the usual: vegetables, wheat, all that stuff. Like eat everything that's healthy, eat stuff that's good for you. Don't eat junk food, and that's pretty much it. You eat right, you feel good about your body, and are you gonna be stressed? Probably not, because if everything's going well for you and if you're eating right, because there's only three things that usually really factor in stress. It's sleep, food, and emotions. So they're all tied in. They're all tied together anyway. So when you eat right, you're gonna feel right. Number five is to just laugh. So if you're stressed, you're probably frowning, you're probably crying. Some of you guys are probably like really mad at yourselves. Well, some of the best things that you can do is to just laugh. When you start laughing, you start like releasing like all that stress inside you. So then when you start laughing, that your brain automatically connects that with you in a happy moment. So then when you laugh, you're just having fun and you start like making connections in your brain to times when you're having fun. And when you're laughing, like your face, like all the tension that you have in your face is just released and you're just like completely enjoying yourself. So then laughing is really important. So once you laugh, your stress is 70%. There's a 70% chance that your stress will go away at that moment. So one of the best things you can do is laugh. Number six is to drink tea. So a lot of caffeine will not help you with stress that much because the caffeine kind of puts you in overdrive and you're like all hyped and you're probably even more stressed at yourself. So when you drink tea, it's really good like at like cleansing your body. So this could be any tea. This could be milk tea, boba tea, bubble tea. It could be green tea. It could be Indian tea. It could be Chinese tea. It could be any tea that you want. So when you drink tea, this really like helps your body. And make sure you drink the tea that you like. If you don't like drinking tea, maybe like water and some supplement in it. But yeah, if you already like drinking tea, then drink it because it's gonna really help you. And then if you don't put in any sugar and all that like added stuff, it's probably really good for you too. So drinking tea is really good at cleansing your body, and overall, it's like the taste in it like reacts with your brain, and then you start feeling at that like when you usually drink tea, your like whole body is just like relaxed and like you can like feel it going down your throat and you're like it just clears everything up. So that kind of helps you with your brain also. So drinking tea might really help. Be mindful. So what do I mean by being mindful? So the way that you're going to be mindful is start thinking about thoughts that make you feel better. So let's just say, for example, if you're really stressed and you're thinking a lot about that stress thing and you start focusing on other things, then of course you're going to be really stressed because you're thinking about that stress. So what's one way you can overcome that? You can do something else, which is like a mind exercise that you could clear your mind. I bring this up a lot, but yoga is really helpful. So meditation, you don't have to do yoga, you can do meditation. Two different things, I guess. But you can do meditation, and it's really good. And meditation doesn't have to be super like specific form, like I mentioned a lot. All you gotta do is just sit there, clear your head, think about something happy, bring in your happy thoughts, be mindful, know that you know who you are, know your worth, know that you are something and you are important. Exercise. So what do I mean by exercise? I don't mean that you gotta go to the gym and you gotta like lift the heaviest weights or you gotta go run 500 miles. You don't have to do anything like that. You don't have to be extreme. Exercising can be as simple as just walking around in your room. Like let's just say for example, you gotta walk from the door to your bed. Do that instead of one time where you would just walk from there to your bed. Turn around, walk backwards, walk sideways, skip, jog, I don't know, crawl, do whatever you want. But make sure you guys do exercise. That way you get like more cardio going, and do it as many times as you can. That way you start sweating. And when you have cardio going and you're sweating, you're probably gonna be focused more on that. So you're gonna want to go drink water. You're gonna need more oxygen. So you're not gonna focus on your breathing. That's just gonna take your mind off of it. So pretty much with this whole like stress situation, all you wanna do is just take your mind off of it. So because it's a lot of mind games, so you gotta just take your mind off of it. One of the best ways to do that is just exercise. Get lost in the exercise world and do it. Number 9 is to sleep better. So your sleep cycle is super important, and of course with stress, sleep, they're both correlated. Like I said, nutrition, sleep, these things I shouldn't be telling you guys anything that you guys don't already know. But yeah, sleep is super important. When you sleep more, you start feeling better, and yeah, I mean that's just how it works, right? When you get 8 hours of sleep a day minimum, you start feeling more active. You have more energy. That kind of relieves the stress, because when you're stressed, you're thinking about things that you don't like. Now you're not sleeping properly. Now you're like drowsy and you're groggy. That's gonna just like that's like fuel for your stress, like for you to feel bad. So yeah, diet and sleep, these two things are super important, and also a little bit of exercise. If you follow a good diet, sleep properly, and have a decent exercise routine, you're pretty much guaranteed to not have stress. And lastly, this might seem a little cliche, but just hang in there. Breathing easy. So what does that mean? When you're breathing, usually, have you ever like paid attention to your breath? You probably have like once or twice. But when you actually pay really close attention to your breath and you don't alter your breath for anything, you just start to see that you just do it like you just normally do it. You're probably not you're probably thinking about your breath now, but I'm willing to bet 10 seconds ago you were not thinking about it, and now that I've said that, you are thinking about your breath right now, aren't you? See, I know you. But yeah, so focus on your breath. See how you're breathing. Kind of like alter your cycles. So maybe like you hold it in for a little bit longer, let it out for a little longer, hold it in, and stuff like that. Just alter your breath cycles. Probably have something else to do, and just breathing really helps you a lot. It kind of just like fills your lungs, releases your lungs, and yeah, breathing is super important because as like for example, taking a deep breath, super cliche, but you know you take your deep breath, you fill in your lungs, and then you let it out. That way, it's kind of like psychological. Okay, all these things are psychological. There's probably like one or two that are like non, which is like, you know, sleep, which you need to, physical, and then diet. But even those two things have a huge psychological effect. Everything that I mentioned here, pretty much psychological. So, what I'm trying to say with all of these things, quick summary: make sure that you guys are following a good diet, you guys are sleeping properly, and that you are exercising at least a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's all up to you. It's all in your mindset. If you don't want to have stress, you won't have stress. The best way to do that is by just relaxing, thinking about it, and you know, just fight fire with fire. You know, pull the thorn with the thorn. So, where's your stress? It's all in your head. If you have physical stress, then what do? You go alleviate it. You know, you gotta put some ointment. Same thing. When you're stressed inside, all you gotta do, go cope up with that with something else that's happy. So then, you start dealing with your stress emotionally instead of physically. And when you start dealing with it more emotionally, you will actually be able to find better peace within yourself. And I'm willing to guarantee that if you follow these steps for 2 weeks or 21 days to make a habit, but once you make a habit of these things, your life will change, and stress will not be a factor in your life anymore. And finally, I'm gonna give you guys a bonus fact. This one, you know, we'll keep it between us, but the bonus fact is hemp gummies. So yeah, if you guys are kids watching this, please talk to your parents. There are also melatonin like sleep gummies for kids, and there's also like different types of gummies for kids that help you deal with anxiety and stuff. But if you're a kid and you have stress, you probably don't have stress. Okay, let's be honest. That's not really stress. Like, stress is like actual stress. But I mean, I don't want to undermine you guys. But if you guys are teenagers or kids and you have stress, yeah, just go sleep, diet, nutrition, great. Bye. I'll see you guys next time. But if you are adults, listen to this. Hemp gummies might change your life. So when you first start taking hemp gummies, they don't have that much CBD. So CBD is the thing that, you know, people say that, oh my god, it gets you high from marijuana and stuff like that. But hemp gummies actually have a positive effect in you, and it's scientifically proven. And make sure that when you're getting hemp gummies, you get things that are FDA approved, and you get things that are non-addictive. This way, you get hemp gummies that really help you. Start off small. So start off with the organic ones first, and then slowly like build your way up through the milligrams. You'll see the milligrams, and it'll say like 3,000 milligrams, 4,000, 5,000. Don't get scared. That's just like the amount. That's just the power that it has. So you might want to start off really small, and then you just work your way up. And I'm pretty sure that if you start taking hemp gummies, you will feel a lot better. And hemp gummies they're just miracle workers. And you don't want to be taking them too much. So you want to do maybe like a week or two when you're just trying to deal with a lot of stress. And trust me, within a week you'll know. You start taking hemp gummies, and let's just say you're really stressed. You start taking hemp gummies. It's gonna help you a lot. So I'm not sponsored by hemp gummies, but definitely go take them. I think it's a great tool. So once you take hemp gummies, it's really helpful. So yeah, other than that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comment section below, make sure you guys like tell me, do you like hemp gummies? Do you follow these steps? Make sure you guys actually go like fill up the comment section, and anything that you guys want to ask me, questions, comments, concerns, all in the comment section. But yeah, make sure you guys like actually listen to everything I'm telling you guys to do. And yeah, just like what I said about the whole like, comment, subscribe thing. You probably didn't listen to me, huh? Well, listen to her.
Like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Yeah, you better. I said it to you guys 3 times now, and she said it to you once. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Super, super, super important. I will see you guys next time. Sleep better. Be stress free.